All right, ready to go with the NIU Football Weekly Press Conference. Thanks, you guys, for being here today. We'll get started with Coach Hammock. Coach, he gives a little bit on Kentucky and then into the MAC play and Ball State.
Yeah, obviously last week was a big-time environment, SEC opponent on the road. I thought our players handled the environment. I thought they played extremely hard, extremely physical. And I thought, we gave ourselves a chance to win the game, but we have to make a couple more plays to win a type of game like that. But the great thing about it is we played a lot of people. Guys stepped into roles. It was good to see. We believe in the next man up mentality, and was proud of the effort from our team. Obviously, this is a big week, Stalker Week, against Ball State in Muncie. What a great opportunity. Love the way our team went about their business this morning at practice. It was intense. It was physical. We understand that this is going to be a physical football game in all three phases. Ball State brings a tremendous offense. Quarterback's playing at a high level. The running back is playing really, really physical. They got three receivers that they can go to. They got two tight ends that they can go to in a strong offensive line. Defensively, they play physical. They play downhill. They try to knock back tackle, not afraid to take their shot in tackling. And then special teams-wise, this is a team that's very good on special teams. So it's going to be a special teams battle. And I think these are the type of games that we understand the MAC rivalry game, trophy game. We understand it's going to be a four-quarter game, and we got to do everything possible, from a physicality standpoint to make sure we can try to win this game.
Coach, for you, the importance of winning these games not only to you but to the program moving forward.
No, it's big. I mean, our players understand it. It's a trophy game. It's the most beautiful trophy I've ever seen, and we want to bring it back home on Saturday. But we have to prepare. One thing we talked about this week is reestablishing our standards of preparation, our standards of practice, our standard of work. And I think, what I saw this morning is that reconfirmation. We can't get in the season and get, tired with the process. We have to accelerate the process and make sure we hold everybody to standards, coaches and players. And what I saw this morning was a renewed sense of energy. Obviously, this is a new season. Non-conference is over. And, what a great opportunity to start conference play at Ball State.
How nice was it for you to see that energy and everything? I know one of the big things you've been stressing, obviously, is you don't win a MAC championship in the non-conference stuff, and that starts this week. So how good was it seeing the practice like that, seeing the team, I guess, take that message?
No, I'm asleep. So I think they came out with a 1-0 mentality. We're gonna try to be 1-0 every day, and that's what we have to get for the 3 or 4 hours that you're over here. Put your work in, get on the practice field, put your work in, and then obviously get yourself prepared to go play. And I love the way those guys attacked this morning. It gives me great confidence that we're going to go out there and play our best. And we need to play our best to give ourselves every opportunity to win this game, because Ball State is a good football team.
Coach, with injuries piling up, do you have any players in mind on the compete team that you're ready to elevate to the regular team?
Yeah, we've elevated some guys, and we feel like the strength of our team is our depth. And one thing that become very evident to me is, when you play a young player, they're not afraid. They're going to go out there and compete. Amarion Knighton played last week against Kentucky with no fear. And those are the type of guys that we've recruited in our program, where the next guy up may be better than the guy that was playing. And so we feel very good about our depth, the guys stepping up, and we'll be ready to play on Saturday.
How have you seen the young quarterbacks, Cyrus and other guys in there, kind of respond to, obviously, the next man up type thing?
No, they've responded well. I mean, it's been good. And, I'm excited about those guys. And, we're starting to get some guys back healthy, which is great. And so we feel like we're adding more depth as the season goes along. And I think that gives us an opportunity to play the next 8 games with with a team that has depth, that can withstand nicks and bruises as the season goes along, and those guys have confidence that they played games already.
With the non-conference under your belt, you have 4 games of film that you can look back and review on. What are some things that you want the team to improve on going into the conference play?
When you have an opportunity to make a play, you have to make the play. And when you have an opportunity to, execute a play, execute the play. And we have to be prepared for those moments, those tough moments of a football game that can change the outcome of a game. And so those are the things that we're working on at practice. We have to be mentally and physically tougher to make those plays in those moments. And I think today was a step in the right direction for us as a football team as we continue to move forward with the season.
How's Rocky doing? Do you expect him to start Saturday?
No, Rocky's doing well. I mean, he's a lot better this week than he was last week. So, we're excited about his development. I think he feels better about where he's at. So, we'll continue to assess as the week goes along. But he's a lot further ahead, and we're excited about when he does come back.
You've had Ethan play the last 2 games, and last year you really only had him in that Western Michigan games. In what areas have you seen him grow as a quarterback?
No, his confidence has grown tremendously. His leadership has grown tremendously. That was a hostile environment, loud, a lot of different things going. He operated our offense. We didn't have to take a timeout for anything. He was getting guys in and out the huddle like a quarterback. And I think the more experience he gets, the better that's going to be for him long term in his development at the quarterback position.
Jordan and Eric, how are they doing, and do you expect them to kind of help out depth-wise on Saturday?
Jordan who?
Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony.
Oh, they're doing well. I mean, like I said, guys are coming back. I mean, we feel like, we have a chance to get guys back and, in play. So, for us, the depth is going to be good. And those guys, if they're ready to go, they'll play on Saturday.
Coach, I know you said you don't really pay attention to much of the noise, but another team in the conference, Miami of Ohio, recently just claimed themselves as Chicago's Big Ten team or MAC team. Do you have any statement on that?
No, I mean, I did see it. I didn't. I'm sure that's a recruiting thing, which is good for them. I mean, they played Northwestern and beat them. You win those games, you can say whatever you want. I mean, we would love to have an opportunity to play Northwestern, but we don't get that opportunity. So, no, I'm good for them. We'll have a chance to play them later in the season, but right now, our total focus is on Ball State.
Anything else for Coach Hammock today?
Appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
Yep.
have our players portion of today's press conference. We have with us safety Mohamed Jameh, wide receiver Casper Rutkowitz, and Damon Taylor, defensive tackle. Questions for the Husky players?
This is both for Muhammad and Damon's defensive questions. So week in and week out, you guys have shown the ability to create turnovers and get after the quarterback. What other areas would you like to see the defense improve going into conference play?
For me, being like a secondary player, I feel as if we need to get like more interceptions, more pass breakups, and yeah, just take away the passing game as a whole defense, and just keep like the offense one dynamic in one dimension. Because I know the D line can like take care of the run game, and we can just shut the whole offense down.
Damon?
Just of what Mo was just saying, just continue to get better and stopping the run and just using our hands in the run game as well, and just getting on off of blocks.
Ron, what's gotten into the defensive line over the last 2 games? I think it's 9 total tackles for loss. It felt like you and your guys up front seem to have a good rotation where it feels like you bring in 4 in, 4 out, and nothing really changes.
Well, that's kind of a big thing because what we really talk about is depth, and we believe that's what we got at the D tackle position. So it really doesn't matter like who you put in. We all gonna come in, especially when we fresh. Keep guys rotating in and out, and it's no difference when we do that. So that's how we are able to do it.
Mama, what's it been like for you guys as a secondary with the amount of injuries, especially as a Kentucky game with the amount of, the 2 starting corners down and everything? But what's it been like for you guys as a secondary with the whole next man up mentality?
Just being a secondary, we always been having like the next man up mentality. So having a lot of injuries, we didn't take it as a bad thing. We took it as like a good thing to show like how much depth we have and how much like many mature people we can put out there. And like we got some young guys that can make plays too, such as Miriam Nyan and Jacob Finley. Them 2 young guys, they've been out there trying to make plays, so they're going to give them an opportunity to play this game on Saturday and see what they can do.
This one's for Casper. What was the adjustment period, or what has the adjustment period been like coming to a new school, and how would you say you've been able to get off to such a fast start?
The fast start just trust off the coaches. I feel like I came in here and I was able to gain their trust fairly quickly, and they believed in me, so they gave me that chance.
And then first game in Maction. I know you come from Illinois State, so you probably know a little bit about Maction. What are you looking forward to most about competing in this conference?
The toughness of this conference, really. I feel like the teams, every team here is very tough, and every game will be a gritty game. I look forward to that. I look forward to competing.
Casper, what's the adjustment been like going from Rocky to Ethan? Is there any change in the way Ethan throws the ball or anything adjustments you have to make to how he operates this offense?
I think Ethan does a great job operating this offense. I think he stepped up very well. He had some big shoes to fill with Rocky. Rocky commands the field real well, and Ethan's been doing very well with that. So, yeah.
This is from Howard. When Coach was in here, he was talking about how young players, especially freshman players, kind of play fearless. When you got your opportunity last year, you kind of remember going out there just being fearless, like I have to make these plays so I can continue to get these type of opportunities.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. It was like my first time going out there, so I really like just threw all the marbles on the deck to see what I could do, and if like it went out correctly. But me going out there, I just felt like I just had to make the plays and not be scared since it was my first college game. I just had to like deal with what would happen and like just try to be the best player I could be to help the team win the game.
Damon, this is a trophy game, so just talk about the importance of that. What does that add to this matchup with Ball State?
With the trophy, the stock, that's something that we want to keep here. It's one of the beautifulest trophies we have. So just adding to that, guys coming out playing hard. Really, nothing changed. Just come out, play hard. We're gonna keep the trophy.
This is for you, Damon. So this year you guys don't have to grab the stop back from the other sideline, but do you have a special celebration if you guys are to win the game on Saturday?
We haven't worked on it, but we will.
Okay.
So.
know, having something like that, that extra little carrot to play for, especially for the conference opener now. This is when,
Right.
you know, I'm sure Coach says things are really going to get serious going forward for the next state games. Does that just add a little more?
Yeah, of course. Always playing for a trophy is a little bit extra motivation. We're ready to go 1-0 in the MAC, and that trophy will be a great little topping for us.
This is for everyone. You guys have now taken the time to see what you did in non-conference play. You've looked at the film. You guys did pretty well regardless of your record. What's the confidence level going into conference play?
Mom, start.
Confidence, we got a lot of confidence coming in, seeing like how we played the games before, knowing that we literally like right there with some of these other teams, and just like the small things that we just got to continue to get better at. And we get better at that, like sky's the limit for us.
Catherine?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're really high on ourselves. I think we're, if you watch those games, we're a couple plays away from being a 4-0 football team, and we know that. And as long as every player on our team continues to do their 111, we're going to be a great football team.
Muhammad?
As they said, I feel like it's just like the little things, like 2-3 plays away from winning big games. I feel as if I have a lot of confidence in the defense and myself. We shown like little glimpse of what we can really do, how we can like take over the MAC and be like one of the best defensives like in the MAC, and probably one of the best defenses in the country.
Looking at Ball State's schedule and some of their results, they certainly look like a team that can score a lot of points. So for Damon, what is the one key thing you're looking at to try and get them off schedule, I guess?
Muhammad?
In the secondary standpoint, I feel as if we have to take away the quick throws because they love the RPO, little glance routes, little hitches. So I feel as if we play them zones, we can get a lot of interceptions and change the game drastically.
Mom?
I would say stopping the run, since they have like a good running back, he likes to break tackles and things like that, so just get him down and get off the field.
Anything else for the Huskies today? All right, that will wrap it up. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate you guys.